Yo, what's up, boy? What's going on with you? My man, Troy.
Nice to meet you, Troy.
You know it.
Man, this is nice, man. Poppin'.
Thank you.
This is the main man, Troy Hefe. This is the main man, Phrase. Yo, I ain't seen my man Phrase in a long time. First time I saw him, he was in another small studio, and now he came up to a real big studio and doing big things. When I say studio, I mean like he has the rap artists, R&B artists, a stripper sometimes. I'm just kidding.
Any type of artist. We got a country singer.
Really?
Yeah.
So guess what, guys? So let me give you guys give my main man a shout out. So anybody out there, man, just looking to find someone to help record, get some shirts, get some shoes. What else you do, by the way? So let him tell you guys what he does.
Promoting. We're gonna be like Def Jam of this area pretty soon. We've been in
What area is that?
the DMV.
DMV. So right now he's out here in Virginia, right, Alexandria?
Mm-hmm. We've got a foundation of 16 years. We've helped big artists from this area. If you know them, they've probably been through here 99% of the time.
So later on, you're gonna show us some of the stuff you got going on.
Oh yeah, let's do a quick
So I
tour.
see you got a lot of Middle East. Tell them what Middle East is.
Middle East is basically it's a company that was established in 2005.
Are you Middle Eastern?
No, I'm Puerto Rican. I'm Brooklyn from New York.
I thought Middle East. I thought it meant
Middle East means this, right?
Okay.
When I came here, I noticed the artists either sound like they're from New York or from down south. Nobody sounds like they're from the middle. Cause that's where we at. We're in the middle and we're on the East Coast.
Ah,
You know
I
what
never
I'm saying?
knew that.
Yeah, go-go and all that.
Right.
That's the only thing they know us for. But
Right.
hip hop is big out here.
Right.
And
It
there's
is.
a lot of talent out here. I know people with hit songs, but nobody ever heard them. There's talent out here, tons of it. It's just flying around like cars. Like the people in the DMV waiting to get their license. That's probably how many people can make it if they put the work and the effort. But you got to start here. Come make your songs. We're the only place where you can spend $60 and make $1 million.
And that's hot.
Think about that.
So all you up and coming artists out there, we're gonna show you around his new studio where you can come in and book time, get some shirts made, get some brand new kicks made. I mean, get some fly kicks down here. These green joints with the
Custom.
with them goblins on it. That's hot.
They glow in the dark.
They glow in the dark. I need me a set of them.
Got you.
You know,
We got some real like old school stuff like the Dornbacher Jordans, you know what I'm saying?
So you sell sneakers?
Yeah, I mean, for real, I use the shoes for inspiration to
Okay.
get people's outfits. I don't really like saying I sell shirts and shit.
Right.
I like selling outfits.
Gotcha.
So, see, it takes
You
one
gotta
to know
coordinate.
one. Takes one to know one.
Right.
Using
Can
all
I
that
have
to
some
do that.
Bitcoin Rodney gear in here?
Yeah, of course.
Today I don't have any Bitcoin Rodney on here today. So
I think
my
I
hat-
made him a Bitcoin Rodney shirt or something back in the days, and then he just exploded. I think I'm the one that got him hooked. I think so. I don't think he remembers, but I think I made him a custom shirt, and then he went glitter. I think that man had diamonds in his shirt. No gold, just hanging diamonds stitched on.
Yeah, that's right.
Man, look at him.
Yeah, I'm Rodney Jr. I got something on my Louis Vuitton.
Look at him, flare up under
Hey,
Himalaya.
I like it. Just to help with the sound.
If I come in here right here, I be in here like this.
Yeah.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Bitcoin Rodney coming to you guys straight from the basement. I'm just kidding.
Some people wanna sit down. I prefer when I was an artist, to stand up.
Oh, okay.
Drum set. People wanna, when we close these doors, that's creates the booth.
Yeah, so one of the things I wanted to accomplish today is that one day you can be right here, you know what I mean? You can be right here with no hopes. The next day, you can be right here. You may not be right here physically, but you be right here mentally. I mean, you don't get rich overnight, but you do get rich overnight mentally. The only thing that can change overnight is the way you see things. Once you get that focus, that hot burning desire, that's when it starts to actually react. You gotta have it and have somebody that's gonna help you get there. Get you a team, get by yourself, whatever it takes to get you there, it can be done. I remember this guy right here, my main man Phrase who owns Middle East, when he called me and He had some issues going on with his business, and next thing you know, he thought it was the end of the world. Next thing you know, now you got a bigger studio, and later on he may have a bigger studio than this. This is what it takes, and sometimes it takes a problem to make reality. You gotta fail in order to be successful. You know what I mean? But guess what? If you fall down, just make sure you fall on your back so you can get the fuck back up. And that's nothing but the facts, Jack. All right, here we are again right now, man, at my man spot, Middle East, with the hottest studio spot in all of the DMV. Make sure you tap in with him. You're gonna see his actual IG, Facebook, YouTube, everything at the bottom. Plug in, he get the hottest deals. He'll make you famous. Remember, he's the guy who can take you from $60 to $1 million. This guy has talent. Now, the reason why we're here today is one of the things I love to do is to showcase other individuals, man, that I've met in my lifetime, you know, whether they've been here, or here, and make sure they get the proper introduction to the world. Because one day somebody helped me, and I'm here to help somebody else. You know, and this guy right here has been nothing but the truth since we first met.
Man, I stayed in touch, even though he was getting way richer than everybody else. I was like, that's not the only reason, because when I met Rodney, man, he gave us jewels, man. He dropped gems like a pawn shop. I mean, I felt like I was at the pawn shop. I went there and left with all the jewels. He gave us.
I was in your shop, actually. I was in your studio.
Yeah, he came to my shop, but he came with the gems. He came with the jewels, and you know,
I was fresh out of prison.
You know, what made me think about?
I was fresh out of prison then.
Fresh out of prison, didn't really know nobody, didn't know us, but I knew we had good energy for the way he felt comfortable. I mean, he felt comfortable. He felt comfortable. He was doing things we can't even say on camera, but he was comfortable. There was ladies, there was a good aura, and you know, he was professional. But he saw us. I felt like he saw us as some younger guys, maybe, you know, a little younger than him. And you know,
I seen what you could be. You know what I mean? I saw the other person. You know, the guy here.
He saw the potential that I ain't even know. We asked him some tough questions about business. You know, we were you know, I think we was in transition from partners or something, and I was telling him, like, asking for everybody, like, what would you do? And man, he had the answers. He was like Kanye West. He had all the answers, man. And he gave us more than just answers, but he gave us wisdom, and he gave us about 4 powerful. E-Storm, you remember one of the powerful things he told us?
Yeah.
Put him on camera.
Think outside the box was one of them, and he showed us how a 6-year-old knows how to think outside the box. Where you took you did the circle with the.
Oh yeah, wow. You went way back to that.
But that was basic. That was just real basic, just to show you that, like, you're not using the full capacity of your brain. Like, everything starts from the inside of your thought process and how you perceive things, and how, you know, you're able to reciprocate what's going on. So, you know, like, tapping in with him. As a matter of fact, it was another gentleman, a promoter by the name of I think Casual Kavan, yo.
Yeah, I remember him with the braids, dreads.
Everybody, that's his token thing, and he was a person as well that actually, you know, he was the catalyst. He brought it together, you know, just, you know, like, hey, you need to meet these guys, and from there, you know, he was building. It was like class in session, and that was one of the points that I remember forever, and that's where I remember, like, it starting, and then I was just like, wow, that right there opened my mind. And there were things he had, and just, you know, talking about language and how the power of your language can change your situation, and I always think back to that day of, you know, the jewels he dropped, and I use them to this day currently, and I always give props.
Remember the book I told you to read? Remember the book, The Greatest Salesman in the World? I told you long time, get that book, The Greatest Salesman in the World by Og Mandino. Remember that?
I got it on Audible.
Hey,
you got it on Audible. You got
what
it.
he said about people who ain't helping you make money?
Oh yeah, he said, you know, the company you keep people surrounding you, you know, in business, if they're not generating this years ago, $500 a day, then, you know, they don't deserve to be around you. Like, it's a business.
Right.
So generate this income.
Hey, my man Zell, who's behind us right here, this gentleman, the other day he gave me 500 singles and said, This is for promotion, bro. It's crazy. I just wanted to throw that out there because that shit was like 3 days ago. My man said, and I said, damn. I want to keep him around me.
Right, there you go.
It was a surprise. He didn't give me a heads up. Nothing.
Right.
Hey, Freeze, here. That big and shit. 500. Look like we just left the strip club.
He's serious about it.
So let's talk about my man Tony over here. The man Tony Lear. Tony, yeah, he wears many hats. And I think I hired him to do some photo shoots. Some photos.
Photo and video.
Photo and video?
Yeah,
So tell us about that, how we met and stuff.
Dang, actually we met the night what night was that? We came from the club?
Bro, it was the second time we ever took Molly, or the first time.
Yeah.
We were in
I was a Molly.
we were so into it. Listen, when he talked, we were on some like,
Man, you could deal with who you
That
are.
was the first night I met Bitcoin Rodney.
You got some funny?
I was before he was Bitcoin Rodney. That's when he had the dreads.
Yeah.
That was before that. That's when I first met him. Then we kept in touch. He came to my crib and gave me a lot of words of wisdom. And it's really about keeping the right people around you. And then after that, you booked me for the club. What club was that? Oh, we was at Bliss.
Was it Bliss? It was Bliss. Oh,
nah, the Bliss wasn't even around.
Ozios?
Nah, it was Bliss.
You sure?
Nah, this was a few years ago.
Oh, okay, this is a different story.
Yeah, so he had me at Bliss, and I got to see what he was talking about because he would always put people on, but he was so far ahead of his time, people wouldn't listen. And he was talking about Bitcoin way before that. And then I go to the club with him, and he's putting it on display. I'm talking about the Corvette.
Yeah.
Had everything. And that's when can I tell him he showed me the phone?
Yeah.
He just put his phone up. I took a picture because he had me to take pictures. That's when I saw 55 Bitcoins. And I'm like,
55
wow.
Bitcoins.
55 Bitcoins. And I was like, he's really Bitcoin Rodney for real. So yeah, he's the real deal. He's the real deal Holyfield right there.
So tell everybody here how they can get a hold of you and get your services.
You can just hit me up on Instagram at Tony Lear, Tony Lear, or TonyLear.com.
This is what I took out to get the studio. January 2020, right? If I kept my Bitcoin and didn't get the studio, that's what I paid in rent so far here. I had 3.5, right? I would have got more money sitting at home doing nothing. And I put this money in early to do this,
Right.
and put all this effort in, and I didn't even make as much money as I would have made just sitting on it.
So let me tell you another good gem you might want to
And then
listen
look
to.
at this. I had to look at this one. January in 2019, I had 2,000.
Right.
Look at the value now.
Yeah.
Sick.
Let me tell you something that's important to understand.
Okay.
One of the most things that you really got to get through your head is this. And I don't knock nobody's hustle. Whatever they do, keep on doing it. But if you don't learn how to earn money while you fucking sleep, you will work till you fucking die.
Passive income.
You know, you want to get that residual income while you out partying, while you out drinking, while you having sex, while you fishing. You want to be getting a check coming in. Right.
You know anything about mining?
Oh yeah, I know a lot about mining. If it comes down to crypto, I know about it.
You know, they say crypto is the digital gold rush, right?
It's always been.
But you know what's cool about it?
What's that?
They call it mining. That's what you do for gold and shit.
Same thing, yeah. But see, Bitcoin actually means it's a bit algorithm, which means that you got these strong computers that are putting in together mathematical equations in order to make one Bitcoin. So the miners get paid first. You go to buy Bitcoin, they're mining for just like gold, and then they get a small piece of the pie, and then they sell it to you.
It's crazier, but look. Look. April 23rd, 2021. I just want to show you how far I go down so you can know, like, what's going on. I've been doing it for, okay, there we go. Since April 2018, we've been on the Bitcoin. And my first Bitcoin purchase was $5.12. That's how scared I was. We went from me acquiring this studio with Bitcoin. Swear to you.
Oh, so that's why my man got the studio of Bitcoin.
Yeah. Let's
That's why my brother said, yo, reach out to Rodney. And you know, I kept it real. Bro, it's too late, man. Bitcoin 42,000. Everybody's on his line. And he was like, nah, man, just say what's up to him, man, because my brother, this is what made me think about you. I was watching Pharrell on Drink Champs, right? And he said something that touched me hard. He said, the reason why I am in position where I am in life today is because God put those people in position who share the codes. He said he put me in this position because he knew I would share the codes.
Right.
The codes to success, the codes to life, whatever. And I thought about Rodney because I said, yo, he gave us the codes that day.
Right.
All that information you gave us, you didn't have to.
Right.
But I called you just to remind you, yo, you know you changed our lives and you never came to the studio to see what your butterfly effect did and blossom into.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I ain't meet him that day or we ain't go that path, or let's just say he looked too gangster for me, he just came home from prison, nah, don't bring him to the studio, B. And that's right for Emmons, brother. No, let's get out of here, bro. Nah, but we went that path. And the next thing you know, I'm the type of person that is grateful, and I want to say, yo, I see your success. People see my Instagram page, for example, right? And they be like, yo, I saw that, blah, 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 blah. So sometimes I'm petty like this. I go back and check, and I'll be like, damn, they talked about that picture, but they didn't like it, and that's my man.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
So you know
it's
what
all
I
right.
did? I said, I'm gonna call him. I'm not just gonna like his picture. That's what everybody, I'm gonna call him and say, yo, when your son called me to come to the studio, I let him in. Where is he? That was my get in.
Right.
Yeah, tell your son come back. And I just want to say thank you. And that's it. That's what just all it was about. And he was so happy to come that it makes me feel good that, damn, Rodney ain't, he ain't changed. He's a good person. He ain't changed. He ain't fancy. He ain't trying to get.
I'm still a little fancy.
But
Still a little fancy.
no, he's fancy, but he ain't gonna get fancy on you if he knows you from back in the days and he's seen the come up and you know what I'm saying, he driving Lamborghinis and all that. You would think that he ain't got time for you. He came through here today and it's big to me.
Yeah.
And we're gonna get him fresh too. What size you wear?
10.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get him fresh, bro.
Hey Jay, I want everybody to see. I'm gonna show you mine. Come right here. Cause if I tell you, you ain't gonna believe it.
Okay. Last time I talked to Rodney,
37 million.
he told me he only made
641,000.
17 million.
So in closing, what you want to tell the people out there today?
Man, listen, man, I just want to tell y'all, like, Bitcoin Rodney is more than Bitcoin. All right, this is a very highly intelligent man. Okay, what he told us that day, people pay for. People go to seminars and they definitely sit down and listen to a man speak to change their lives. And he did that. He did that to us. And with me, I got like 4 things that I apply every day that I ain't have. And for real, sometimes knowledge and the wisdom, those are the best tools you can have. It's better
If you
than,
apply them.
yes, if you apply them. And lately, after watching the Drink Chance with Pharrell and him reminding me of big time people in my life that gave me the codes, I started calling all of them. And amazing things has happened just because I showed I was grateful. The universe loves when you show that you're grateful, and the law of attraction comes back 10 times more when you show you're grateful. And that's all I'm doing. And anytime you guys want to come in, Rodney Burton come in, the doors are open. It don't matter, 4 in the morning, 4:30, we're there, we're here, anywhere.
Hey guys, man, that is great information. This guy, Phrase from Mideast, tap in with him. Make sure you check his IG down below, his websites, everything. Come by at 4 in the morning or 4 in the afternoon. He's ready to rock and roll. It's your boy Bitcoin Rodney signing out. Peace.